Welcome back to Cinema Corner. I'm Blake, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Alex and Josh.
And welcome back to another movie review, where we are reviewing Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, the latest installment in the MonsterVerse. So, it's the sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong, which came out in 2021. And, we are here to talk about it. I believe we've all seen it, correct? I don't know if there's one of us that's just here just to watch.
Nah.
I don't know if anyone's
no
weird
silent
like that.
spectators.
Yeah. Wonder who would do that. So who wants to go first? Who wants to dive into this film? It's not that long, actually. It's just under 2 hours.
Yeah, and boy, did they use those 2 hours to create a masterpiece. This movie was entertaining. Had a lot of crazy stuff going on. Felt like you did not feel the runtime. It felt quick, which is always a good thing. CGI and everything looked good. Obviously, you're going to use a whole lot of that. I felt like it always looked really good. Story was solid enough. Could I have used the little, what's his face, Australian type dude? Could have wished he would have died.
Oh, Trapper?
That would have been cool. Yeah, get him out of here. Did not need to see him. You're annoying, bud. But what's his name? Brian Tyree? Is that
Henry? Yeah.
Henry Tyree? Killed
Nope.
it. Brian Henry Tyree? Full name?
Nope. Brian Tyree Henry.
Brian Tyree Henry. Killed it.
Yep.
Guy was a great comedic element to this movie. Overall, I mean, I honestly enjoyed this. Is it a great movie? No. Am I mad I watched it? No. It went by quick, but had solid enough action. It was entertaining. And I think it had... I mean, it's been a while since we've had a masterpiece. Like, I would say Transformers did this really well, but it's been a long time since I have seen a phenomenal car placement in a movie. And man, do they have a great shot of Volkswagen.
Barbie,
that
what do
is
you mean,
just
dude?
Like,
Barbie.
Nah, bro.
Barbie had a whole chase scene with it.
This and Transformers are different levels of just beauty.
It literally felt like it cut to like a Volkswagen commercial, you know?
It was great.
Yeah.
Always appreciate when
For like a
movies do
split
that.
second, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Michael
Product
Bay was a
placement.
master of it back in Transformer era. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this movie overall. It was a fun watch.
I mean, it was fun, dude. It's literally like the movies where you just, you don't really give a fuck about what's like, if it's this masterpiece or whatever. I honestly was just there just to see fucking Titans beat the living shit out of each other. And I got that. I got fucking Kong with his Infinity Gauntlet. I got him whipping around fucking Zuko with his own body, just beating up on other Kongs. And what else? Oh yeah, one of the fucking, I guess, apes walk up to him, start to like yap at him. He just takes it and punches him down, and you just see him get knocked out. Funny shit like that, where you're like, okay, I'm entertained, and this is what this movie did. It wasn't trying to be like a Godzilla -1, which I assume is like the total opposite, where it's trying to be this, very thorough story from start to finish. This is, not the best story ever. There's definitely, elements where you're like, how the fuck did that happen? Like Mothra, like, didn't she die in King of the Monsters? Don't care. It was cool seeing her in there. She's the one that stopped Godzilla from killing Kong. Kong was just like trying to be like, chill. I'm trying to get your help, and he's just like, he was on one, dude. Godzilla was like, he killed the fucking
the whole movie,
one.
He was just
he killed
doing
Taima.
Godzilla things.
He stole her DNA. That's how he became pink. He was just chilling there. He did not give a fuck. He was going into your territory to fuck you up. He did not care. And I appreciated that. So, would I have liked the final battle to be a bit longer? Yes. I think that's one of the few things where I'm like, yeah, everything was going good, but I feel like I needed a little bit more in Brazil. Like the fight to be a little more fleshed out. I feel like it happened like from start to finish, from when they ended up on Earth, or I guess, on the top of Hollow Earth in Brazil till the end when they kill Scar King. I felt like that kind of happened way too quickly. I would have liked it to be a little more fleshed out, maybe an extra 5 minutes, but whatever. I enjoyed myself at the movie, so Yeah. Josh?
Okay,
He's
I'll be the
opposite.
one to say some bad things about this movie.
There are none.
Be honest, this one was on a borderline miss for me. It was, and I'll say that it's like Scar King was just, he didn't matter at all. I felt like just no impact. Who gives a shit about him? He was just immediately in the first just 1v1 with Kong. You can tell this is a beta male. And it just did not matter. And the only reason why he was even relevant was just because he had a stone to control someone else that's a bigger monster. So that was kind of like, when they brought that up in there, I was like, already. I was kind of out. I was like, the first half of the movie, boom, just end it there. That was just the whole movie. After that, I just did not really care. You know, I mean, we got Kong just absolutely just whipping out the midget, just beating up the other apes. Fantastic. Godzilla just murdering everyone and just having a new little spot to take a nap. Go off,
In
King.
Rome.
All right? But then after that, it was like Scar King. I love the look of him. And I think it was kind of fun to have someone that is more agile than Kong to kind of challenge more of it just always being muscle v muscle. But you got to have the guy at least be taller than Kong or bigger in terms of like just height at all. And the fact that he's the same height.
He's actually slightly smaller.
Yeah, he was. And so then right off the bat, it's like, oh, okay. So like this is just no challenge. Like Kong could just take him on himself. Just no big deal. And then as well as, I mean, we didn't even get to see Godzilla land one time. Land his fucking new laser, bro. At all. In the whole end, like 20 minutes, dude was just missing and just destroying everything else, but hitting his targets. You gotta at least let him land a shot.
Oh, because Scar King was like just dodging everything, right?
Yeah, he was dodging everything.
Kong was dodging. He tried to hit Kong with it in the pyramids, and Kong just
destroyed the Great Pyramids,
Oh, yeah,
and then
Just like
he was
Napoleon.
just missing everything. Yeah, I thought about that. Napoleon would be proud of his Frenchmen. So yeah, I just it lost me in the second half of the film, like hard. It was hard to turn off my brain. It was hard to go. First half strong, very funny. I think they did a good job with the humans for the most part, but it always feels like with this franchise, if they hit somewhere, they always miss on the other end. So if they hit with the humans, you know that the monsters are going to lack. If they hit with the monsters, you know this is going to be the worst humans you've seen in all the films. They cannot land the good split. I don't know why they can't, but it's just going to continue to happen. But overall, at least, yeah, visually wise, I mean, it continues. All these films always hit with that. It seems like they do not rush anything visually. So props to that. Not pulling a Marvel, but it was a borderline miss, boys, for me.
Damn.
But still hit. That's all that matters. It still hit.
I liked how they didn't shy away from like killing or like from showing how they killed them. You know, I mean, at the beginning, you see fucking Kong rip open one of those like dog looking.
Yeah, it was kind of cool that they were
Titans.
just like letting Kong be
Fuck
Kong.
it. Yeah, like they weren't holding back. I mean, yeah, they had like green blood, but it's fine. You know, we get it. It's
Right.
PG-13
He was
is
just
not
chowing
R.
away on them too.
Yeah, he just takes a bath in a waterfall. Like, that's fine. You know, it was entertaining for me. So, like, I'm not expecting anything, you know, Oscar worthy out of these films. I just want to go and see fucking big ass ape, big ass fucking Godzilla just beat the shit out of each other, team up, literally Kong jump on him on his back, ride him as he's like fucking going towards Shimu and fucking Scar King, doing the exact same thing and having that money shot. That was fun, and it was, you know, yeah, it was fun. Would I put it above Godzilla versus Kong? Probably not.
I would not.
I'd probably say it's just below it.
I would, just because it didn't have Millie Bobby Brown. I'd put it above.
Like I said, it hit with the monsters last time. Hit with the
It did.
monsters.
It
In fact,
did
I
hit
would
the
say the
monsters.
last two times hit with the monsters. First one, I feel like we hit with the humans. Humans, two monsters. Now we got the human. They're a
I
bit
think
stronger.
Skull Island hit with both.
Well, Skull Island
Skull
is kind of
Island's
hard
probably
for
the-
me to add into because it feels like it's such a different one compared to all the other ones.
Well, because it takes place, like, it's the first one, technically, in the timeline order.
yeah, I know.
Zuko
Also
is
had
actually
the
taller
biggest
than
actors
Kong
a part
was.
of it,
Right,
so out
and
of all of them.
Yeah.
like, the little Kong is technically slightly bigger than what Kong was in that film, which is weird to think about.
Yeah.
I know, too strong. The good guys are too strong, man. So that's why you got to hit. I need a Thanos to
I'll
come in
agree
here.
that Scar King, yeah, I agree. Scar King was a little lackluster. Also, I did not like him, like, when he roared. It was, like, almost too animated to me. I was like, he sounds like not a big ape. He's, like, it sounds like he's a computerized thing. Like, it was...
Like,
What was it,
honestly, Mecha Godzilla from the last one sounded more menacing than...
I love how he sound. I thought
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
But Scar King, he literally, his roar was just, like, completely animated. Like, I was just like, doesn't sound like a real thing. That was a man-made object. So that part definitely was a letdown, but overall, enjoyed it enough that I'm not mad at it. Probably give it like a 7.4 out of 10, I would say. Like, hey, I watched it. It was okay. Would I rewatch it in the future? Potentially, if I'm bored enough and it's on a streaming service, I might rewatch it, but am I going to see it anytime soon or, recommend it to people? No.
I'm going to give it like a 7. Solid 7.
I gave it, like I said, borderline miss, 5.5 out of 10.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Don't do
That's
Kong like
brutal.
that.
It's good.
That's brutal.
It's barely good enough.
Damn,
Nah.
that's brutal.
It was good enough. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.